Look how the diamond blink off my jet. Fresh in my white tee. See the progress. I'm a stunner, stunner, stunner. I'm a stunner, stunner, stunner. Back in this bit. Let's get it back.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. So the cars that Diddy bought you wasn't in your name?
It was in a company name. And then when I asked, all right, and they went underwater. I lived in an area in New Orleans in the East called Mishu. It was a pretty good area too. Still is, but not as much as how it used to be. But
wait, so he was still living in New Orleans when he was on the band?
Like, you know, say, bro, you know, my car's underwater. I'm trying to get him back. Blah blah blah. I'm trying to call
this Hurricane Katrina?
I can't get through to nobody.
Shit.
They saying it's under the company name. He was just like, you're not getting the calls back. And I was like, why not? He was like, because you said you ain't want to fuck with me, right? And I was like,
oh, God.
Right. He was like, all right, I'll holler at you. I said, I'll holler at you. That's exactly how it happened. So his mission...
Did he just blackmail his ass? Or was that reverse psychology?
Anyway, his mission was to see what he can milk out of me like he did the rest of the people in the band. And I just wasn't going. And the moment he realized, you know, the city ain't going, he just like, fuck this shit. Facts. Facts.
What did he want you to go for?
You know the crazy thing? I seen him. He did the Bad Boy reunion in Las Vegas. He actually invited me. The Lox was there. Mace was there. Who else was there? Toto was there. He invited me.
Did Freddie P go? Hell no.
What he said to me, he said, this before he ended up getting that situation. He seen me, he was like, "You looking good, you know. I'm proud of you, you know, to keep your chin up and you're looking good. You know, I could tell you take care of yourself well, so that's a good thing. I'm proud of you for that."
You ain't just want to slap his ass right there?
It's gonna get rough, didn't I? And one thing I want to say to him now, you're right. You told me it was gonna get rough, but it ain't no fun when a rabbit got the gun, is it?
Damn.
It's rough in that bitch, ain't it, son? It's rough in that bitch, ain't it, Diddy? I feel you. I felt that. I know how to feel. You heard me? Yeah.
Hey, yo.
Ain't no fun when the rabbits got the gun. Yeah, that's the last thing he said to me. He told me it was gonna. He said, "I told you it was gonna get rough, didn't I?" And I wish I can tell him right now.
That shit crazy, fool. He finna book a flight to Brooklyn just to get a visitation and tell him that shit.
He ain't get paid.
Damn, a nigga last words. I told you it was gonna get rough.
Behind the scene, well, he made me sign.
That didn't age well.
You know what I mean? So I can't really speak on that part. But, yeah. But I did things. I wrote verses for him that sold platinum records. And courtesy of me not being over 18, you heard me? Just when I wanted to get compensated and reimbursed for my royalties.
He was like, give you some money?
He didn't let me have it because he basically told me that, you know, you wasn't 18 anyway. And at the end of the day, you should be grateful of the situation that I gave you. So I'm gonna let bygones be bygones. Let you go out the contract.
Nigga, what the fuck you mean? I'm over the whole writing you verses on platinum records.
I was grateful.
And I don't get no money, nigga.
I let me out the contract.
What am I doing here?
Recouping the royalties from what I did
the
behind
fuck is
the
I'm
scenes.
doing here?
Because at the end of the day, I could have got in trouble for that though. And he told me he could have got me prosecuted. And once he told me that, I was like, oh, he played different type of games. And that's crazy to me.
He said that?
Yeah,
he told me he'll throw you under the bus
if
to
I
get his way. Shit crazy.
Call his lawyer, try to get through to his mama, who really run all that shit. Truthfully, this is fucking mama. You heard me, as a mom. And he was like, you keep trying to get your lawyers to get through. I'm gonna end up getting you prosecuted because you ain't belong on the show anyway because you was under 18. But the Cassie situation.
Wait, so couldn't Diddy get in more trouble for that?
I seen Diddy beating on that girl.
Knowingly you got underage people on it?
It made me.
He could have got. What the fuck?
It made me look at him so different. To me, honestly, everything was.
Like, nigga, you knowingly got minors on TV. Ain't that illegal?
Diddy beating that girl. That's just my. Am I lying?
The minor not gonna get in trouble.
That's when it crashed. That's when it crashed. So, what do you feel about it? Like, what do you think?
To be honest with you, man, I still can't believe it. You know, seeing somebody, you know, that iconic, you know, crashing out like that on camera, kicking and stumping a female. Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Everything I say, you can backtrack it,
Crazy.
and it all makes sense. Remember I told you that I know exactly who Chopper City is. I know who Young City is. I know who Chopper is. I know who City is. But I don't know who Kevin is.
Who the fuck is Kevin?
That's the problem.
Kevin Hart? Kevin
Jay-Z
Samuels?
went the route of the right way to go. He went and got the wife, built the family, got it together. Out there in Malibu, doing it the right way. Period. So either Jay did it right.
At least that's what it
Diddy
seemed.
couldn't commit, could he? He couldn't commit to a woman. He couldn't slow the down. Why? Why he couldn't commit? It's the same answer I gave you. Cause he know who Diddy is.
But he don't know who Sean Combs is.
Even though niggas is rocking the Sean John. He don't know who that person is. Cause that's the only way that you can't figure out your glitch in your matrix is if you don't know yourself. If you don't know who you are and if you don't love yourself.
Facts.
That's why you tend to do these unstructural things because you're ego tripping. You're controlling is because you can't control your mind. You can't control yourself. So you try to control other things around you. You don't look at people like human beings no more. You look at them like items that's disposable because you don't know yourself. When you don't see the value in yourself, how you gonna see it in others?
Type shit.
That's the problem. That's when I say the humble pie. He need the humble pie. He need to realize that you don't own the world. You're just here on borrowed time, just like the rest of us. And if you don't utilize your blessing to know that you are on borrowed time, then they're going to take time from you. And that's exactly what I meant by that.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's me, but he was doing a lot of weird stuff for his age and his status. Dating Young Miami, I don't know, man. That was a little weird to me.
Are you listening to? I just need you to. You're a very intelligent man.
How old was
This
Young
whole
Miami when Diddy
conversation,
met her?
I peep. You're a very intelligent man.
Y'all let me know some of that in the comments.
Right.
How old was Young Miami
At the end of the day,
when she met Diddy?
The question you ask, why is he? If he's such this, he's such bigger than the world. Why would he really? What you meant? Why would he stoop down to that stature of a woman? That's what you really meant to say, because
Damn.
and no
What you
disrespect
trying to
to him.
say?
What it really means is
I mean, I understand. I get it. I get it.
Did he want to live forever young? That's all it is.
Type. Yeah.
He want to live forever young. He want to keep up with the. He want to keep up with the wave instead of signing new artists and doing it the way, you know, the gumbo that he created. Diddy had a strategy. Diddy had a what you call that? He had a what do you call that? Not a chemistry. He had a ingredients. Diddy had an ingredient, a certain ingredient of how he was able to succeed the way he did. Diddy said, the whole label, I'm just about to go out here and live like a young, wild, rich nigga. Diddy wanted to live like a young, rich nigga instead of looking in the mirror.
I don't even know
realizing
any
exactly
artist
who
Diddy
he
done
is.
signed
That comes
before.
from you
Y'all
not
know any
loving
artists
yourself.
of Diddy?
I'm telling you.
Y'all let me know
that's
some
what
out
it
of the
come
comment.
from.
Besides these,
Self-discipline.
besides the band.
That's what it come from. What's the difference right now between Jay-Z and Diddy? Diddy know how to focus on what he want, but he never quite focus on what he need. Because he feel like he can have whatever he want and need any given time he want. And that's not self-discipline. The same thing he tried to embed in us on the band and probably to every artist that was down with him is the same thing. He couldn't practice what he preached. You got to practice what you preach. For real. And he is the product of not practicing what he preached. For real, no matter... Why you think it happened to me when they hit me with sex trafficking and was out there sex trafficking people? I don't even fucking know what that meant. You heard me? I wasn't out here, yeah, bitch, give me money, beating you up, and I wasn't doing no shit like that there. But at the end of the day, that's how the media portrayed me.
What happened?
That's how they portrayed me. And you know, they dropped the charges, and I even try to get that shit clear from them. They was like, if you don't get the out of face, get the So I'm like, damn. When people Google me and all that there, and they see sex trafficking, that shit don't never go away, and that's just what that is. And he's like, it is what it is. A fucking police told me that. Las Vegas police told me that. He said, it is what it is. I said, but y'all didn't prosecute me. He's like, we ain't got nothing to do with that. So I realized it's a cold game. Once it's out there, it's out there. So you might as well don't try to fix it either. You might as well just clear the air and let it be what it's gonna be. Because people, regardless of how it sounds, only gonna believe what they want to see and hear anyway. You can't live your life trying to prove to people. I think if Diddy would have sat down, went and got married, it would never happen to him. I believe that. I believe that. That young, wild, rich, young, wild life, that's shit for the birds. And Diddy just thought he could live forever young. And they made him sit his old ass down.
Damn. I ain't lying though, bro. What I was finna say? Fool, you goddamn right, fool. If you get accused of something like sex trafficking and they drop all the charges, so basically, for you was accused of something and you was found not guilty, you was found innocent. Why the fuck some shit got... That's it for this video though, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and go stream STAKT out not everywhere. Like the video for me, goddamn. And I'ma see y'all next video, man. Big brr. Look how the diamond blink off my chest. Fresh in my white tee. See the progress. I'm a stunner, stunner, stunner.